wants easy to hold it, but I'm scared to let her hold it.
Hello and welcome to The Journey. I'm JP Maroney, and we're going to be talking again about how to make money, how to make memories, and how to make a difference. As I was thinking today about one of the things that our entire business model revolves around, it's lead generation. And when you think about lead generation, you don't think of it in terms of, well, I'm going to go out there and grab a new customer. Lead generation is the beginning of a process. Here at Harbor City Capital, our entire business model is built around generating investment returns in the digital media space through lead generation, by generating leads for growing companies. And so we know a lot about lead generation, but there's one little secret that I learned years ago that I'd love to share with you. It came from Gary Benzavinga. Now, Gary Benzavinga is a copywriter. He's done a ton of stuff in the financial space, and he's been around a long time. You can look him up on the internet, and he's one of those kind of hidden guys that's written multi-million-dollar sales letters that have generated millions and millions and millions of dollars in sales. He's behind the scenes, you know, he's not one of those people that's out there on the front line. But I remember him telling a little story one time about the monkey fist, and it really stuck with me. And it's so applicable to lead generation and bringing new prospective customers into your business. And here's the basic idea behind the monkey fist. A monkey fist is a knot created on the end by basically knotting a rope up into a ball. The idea behind that was that years ago, when the ships were coming into the harbor, you've got these giant ship ropes or chains that you need to use to moor them to the harbor. Well, nobody can pick a big rope up and throw it, or a big chain up and throw it. But what they found is that they could throw a little ball of rope or twine that had been made into what they called a monkey fist. And that monkey fist might have several, dozen yards of additional line on it, and then the end of it was hooked onto a much larger rope or a chain. So the idea behind that was, as that ship was coming into harbor, they could take that monkey fist, hurl it out to the dock from the ship, or to the ship from the dock, I don't know, I wasn't there, but that would give them the connection. And it was just a little bitty ball. Then they would pull that in, and then that would pull up the larger rope, or ultimately pull up the chain. And the idea behind a monkey fist as it applies to lead generation is this. When you go out into the marketplace and you're looking to bring in new customers, don't try to bring the whole ship in and tie it to the harbor all in one step. Use small steps or small actions to get the process started. And that's why it's so important to do things like free reports, free webinars, free seminars, free events, software trial downloads, anything that will get somebody to take that action. What you're really looking for is to create what's called an irresistible offer. You want a little tiny step that a person can make in the right direction, and then use their information to follow up with them and take them deeper and deeper and deeper into the sales process. It's sort of like the idea of walking up to a person at the bar and giving them a big old smack, or whispering in their ear, hey, would you like to go to bed, right? You might find one or two people that are willing to do that out of 100 or 1,000 or something, but you're liable to get slugged or slapped or hauled out of the club, right? Well, instead, what if you went up to that person and you meet them and you have a little bit of a conversation, and then ultimately maybe you buy them a drink, ultimately you have a date or two, and then ultimately someday you might end up in bed or married or whatever your path is that you're trying to take with that person. But it's steps. Well, it's the same thing in the marketplace. You don't go out there and go, hey, you want to buy my stuff? Here's my stuff. You want to write a check, right? You have to start with little baby steps, and that starts with a monkey fist, so to speak, a free report, or something that resonates with what that prospect is thinking. It starts with what they're already thinking about, what the pains and problems and frustrations that they're already experiencing in their life or in their business, their family, their health, whatever their challenges are that you or your product or service can solve. That's where you start, is with some free information. Maybe a free webinar, maybe a free teleseminar. Those are old school, but they still work. Maybe invitation to for a free strategy session where you'll help them answer some of their questions, help them solve some initial problems. But it starts with a little tiny action called the monkey fist. Gary Benzavinga, I've never forgotten that. I appreciate it, and hopefully you guys will pass this on. If you get a chance, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the channel here wherever you are, and certainly share this out. I bet there's somebody else that you know that would love to hear about the monkey fist today. We'll see you on another episode of The Journey real soon. That's the message for today. Enjoy the journey. Come along with us on another journey real soon. Bye-bye.